Hi, good morning, students. How are you? I hope you had a great weekend. Today is Sunday, the 19th of April, and today marks yet another week of distance learning. It's actually week 5 of distance learning. Can you actually believe that it's the 5th week? Because I can't. The time is indeed flying, and at the same time, it's really hard to believe that we have not been in the class for a month and a half now because we also had those 2 weeks of spring break. So those 2 weeks plus 4 weeks, that's 1 month and a half. Honestly, I just wish we could go back to the class and just take a break from all these screens and computer, but um, unfortunately, for now, we have to stay safe at home and make sure we don't catch the bug. So yeah, we have to think about it in a positive way that at least we're staying safe. Anyway, I would like to make an announcement at the beginning. So basically, I will be removing the daily reflection option from your portfolio because I actually put it in place to track um, who's absent or who was absent or just in general who I can mark as present, register basically. But it happened with many students that the daily reflection was written, but I did not see any work from them. So in that case, I still could not mark them as present. So what I'm thinking is that I will remove that option, and from now on I will only be taking register depending on who submitted their work. So obviously you have to submit your work until 7 p.m. If for some really important reason you cannot make it before 7 p.m., just drop me a message, ask your parents to drop me a message, explain what's happening, and I am more than happy to extend that deadline. Okay, great. Also, the daily reflection, you would usually write me how your day went. However, we basically share that. Any questions, any difficulties, we actually share that over Teams. So it's not necessary to have that in place. Anyway, let's just talk about your schedule for today. So the first lesson will be spelling and handwriting. So guys, you know what to do. You have two spelling activities to choose from, two options: either do 5 sentences and 5 meanings, or you can do any of the two activities that you choose from the spelling activities. Guys, don't forget, if you choose a spelling activity, all 10 words must be done in that activity. So if you choose vowels or pyramid words, all 10 words have to be done in that, both in pyramid words and in vowels and consonants. All right, brilliant. Submit your picture. Then you have handwriting. So guys, sharpen your pencils. Do make sure you do your letter formation right. Don't rush. Make sure you copy the letters properly, and please also submit a picture on ClassDojo. All right, the second lesson is UAE Social Studies, Islamic. Third lesson, Arabic, Islamic. Fourth lesson, Science. Guys, in science, you're going to be learning about teeth again, this time more in depth about especially different functions of your teeth. So functions of molars, functions of incisors, canines, um, and so on. So, um, right. No need to submit anything on ClassDojo. You will do your activity in the CGP book, and then you can check with your Ransuki as we usually do in the class. All right, and then we have math. So we now finished learning about triangles, about shapes and angles. However, you still need to remember what is an isosceles scalene or um, equilateral triangle. You need to know it. You need to know the rules. So if I tell you three equal sides, three lines of symmetry, you will need to know that I'm talking about equilateral triangle. Also, make sure you understand which one is acute, obtuse, and a right angle. All right. Also remember, quadrilaterals are shapes with four sides, and polygon is basically any shape that has more than three and more than two angles. So three and more angles, that's a polygon. All right, brilliant. So in maths, you will learn about coordinates. So basically, you will be working with a grid and an axis, x and y, and you will be working on coordinates. I looked through the lesson already. It seems pretty straightforward and easy, so hope you enjoyed more than you enjoyed the shapes last week. I heard it was hard for many of us, so hopefully you will find this week's topic easier. All right, and no need to submit your work online. Just work on your activity and check against the answer key. All right, good. So regarding last week's riddle, again, I only had 18 students commenting on the riddle, so that means 11 students are not watching these videos in the morning. What is kind of sad for me because I try to make sure that I just leave you a nice good morning message and walk you through your day as if we're in the class. And yeah, so I wish everyone saw it. Anyway, we've had Celine, Samiha, Anahita, Shaheen, Amina, Zohaib, Saif, Patrick, Anya, Yalmaz, Mohammed, Ryan, Hayden, TJ, Mariam, Haya, and Simra commenting. I must say that all of the answers were right. The reason why an old man or a grandpa went out in the rain and his coat was wet, everything was wet except for his hair, that's because, and he didn't have an umbrella, and that's because basically he's bald and he has no hair. Okay, your riddle for today. What can you catch but not throw? What can you catch but you cannot throw it? Please answer in the comments below. Facts, this time it's going to be about cats. Last time we had cats, so sit back and listen. Right. Did you know that cats are one of, if not the most popular pets in the world? There are over 500 million domestic cats in the world. Cats and humans have been associated for nearly 10,000 years. Cats conserve energy by sleeping for an average of 13 to 14 hours a day. So basically, they try to save energy by sleeping a lot. So 13 to 14 hours a day, that's a lot of time. So I would basically sleep around 8 hours. An average adult will need 8 hours for sleep, by between 6 to 8 hours, and a cat would sleep up to 14 hours a day. Wow, that's a lot. So that's nearly twice as much. Anyway, cats have flexible bodies and teeth adapted for hunting small animals such as mice and rats. A group of cats is called a clowder. A male cat is called a tom, and a female cat is called a molly or queen, while young cats are called kittens. Right, domestic cats usually weigh around 4 kilograms to 5 kilograms, which is very little. The heaviest domestic cat on record is 21 kilograms. So that's basically 21 kilograms. That's how much you weigh when you're in year 2, 3, or even 4. All right. Cats can be lethal hunters. That means they can kill when they hunt, and very sneaky. When they walk, their back paws step almost exactly in the same place as the front paws did beforehand. This keeps noise to a minimum and limits visible tracks. So they are very sneaky hunters, and they're very good at what they're doing. All right, cats have a powerful night vision, allowing them to see at light levels 6 times lower than what a human needs in order to see, so they can see much better in the dark than us. Cats also have an excellent hearing and powerful sense of smell. Older cats can at times act aggressively towards kittens, and domestic cats love to play. This is especially true with kittens who love to chase toys and play fight. Play fighting among kittens may be a way for them to practice and learn skills for hunting and fighting. Right. And a couple of other facts. On average, cats live around 12 to 15 years. Cats spend a large amount of time licking their coats to keep them clean. And feral cats are often seen as pests and threats to native animals. Okay, so this is all on cats and interesting facts about cats. I'm wishing you a great day, and as usual, see you on Teams at 2:15. Guys, don't forget the rules. Please mute your mics. Don't create noise. If you cannot hear anyone on Teams, please do not shout, do not interrupt. Just write a message and say, Miss, I can't hear anything. Please check your headphones, check your volume settings on your laptop or on your headphones. There must be something with that if everyone else can hear and it's just you who can't hear. All right, brilliant. Thank you and see you later.